Hey everybody, Mark, Myra, and Shane Allen here. Welcome to the Interloop Podcast. Shane, hello.
Hi, Mark.
The Interloop Podcast, we go through all the biggest Rochester news stories. We break them down for you. We have a Patreon side of the episode, patreon.com/interloop podcast. It's $4 a month. You get a longer podcast and extras and an earlier podcast. And Shane, I guess I was wrong about this. I guess I'm going to mention it again because I was so wrong about it. We have a YouTube page where we put these entire episodes on YouTube, the video episodes and stuff, and we put little clips and whatnot. It's just literally my face and Shane's face talking to each other. It's the podcast, right?
Hmm.
And I mentioned it last episode. Hey, we have a YouTube page. If you guys are interested in that, we have a YouTube page. And we had 10 times more views on our podcast, and we got like 20 more subscribers. I didn't know you
Dang.
guys were hungry for this. Did not realize. I am sorry. I did not know the power of YouTube. Okay. I didn't know you guys loved it so much.
I Once again, I will say YouTube is the worst way to consume this podcast.
Yeah. Yes.
Because I don't know if you're like me, like I put on something on like YouTube, I'll be watching a clip or whatever, and then I'll go and do something else. So I'm watching on my phone, and
Yeah.
I'll go and do something else, and then an ad will start playing. I don't know if we do ads on our stuff.
I don't
But
think so.
YouTube ads aren't ads. YouTube ads are just other YouTube videos that have been embedded into another YouTube video. And if you
Yeah.
don't hit that skip button, you're locked into a 10-minute other YouTube clip that you did not fucking want.
It's crazy. Yeah. Like there'll be hour-long videos that are the ads. Like, what the fuck is happening?
This happened to me yesterday. I was like washing dishes, so I just had soapy fucking hands, and I was like, I can't get over there to hit this skip button. So now I'm just locked into listening to this lady talking about this new train set, and she's like truly, she's trying to do some Amazon affiliate scam, and I'm like, fuck, I'm locked into this lady now. Hope she's actually interesting. Nope, not even the good autistic.
It's the bad kind. So, hey, if you didn't hear from last time, we have a YouTube. All right. We post all the videos, we post clips, all that good stuff. So go follow us on YouTube. Just look up Interloop Podcast. It'll pop up. You know how YouTube works, right?
Yeah.
You get how it works. Shane, let's get into some news here. All right. I learned a little something. A little bird told me something because I was complaining. I was complaining the other day on the radio about how we really lost something during COVID. We really lost a piece of ourselves. We've talked about this before. We lost the Wegmans hot bar. We lost the right to spend $47 on a pound of mediocre lo mein.
Hello, Wuhan.
You know, we lost the right to grab pizza logs that are just slightly off. They're just off. Like everything there was slightly. I think it's because they didn't deep fry it. They like baked them
Yeah, they're baked, yeah.
pizza logs and we lost that. We lost that part of ourselves during COVID, and it's a real shame.
Mhm.
I haven't had one since. Um, Somebody told me though, Shane, the hunt is on. Apparently, the hunt is on. There's a hot bar in town, Canandaigua Wegmans. The Canandaigua Wegmans still has lo mein. They said they still have the Chinese hot bar going at Wegmans.
Last time I was there, I think Pittsburgh does too.
Those fucking fucks.
You get everything. Yeah, but it's Pittsburgh, so I think because I ran my kid through there after daycare one time, and it was like $150 for what he calls candy chicken, which is sesame
Oh,
chicken,
sesame. Yeah, I just love candy chicken.
and some noodles. Yeah, it was insane.
What's I'll give it to Wegmans. We're not usually we don't usually compliment anything unless it's a Tops donut on this podcast. But I gotta give it to Wegmans. In their bar, in their essentially a buffet, in their buffet, right? At the Pittsford Wegmans, this was back in the day before COVID. They had like it was like a mussels and black bean with some tofu and lo mein.
Hmm.
So like like seafood, mussels. And I took that and I ate that. And I was thinking to myself, If that was at any other fucking place, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not trusting the open air mussels in the middle of a grocery store. You know what I mean? I'm not sure that there's Enfamil formula just 2 aisles over, and I'm like eating mussels. It's 1 p.m. on a Wednesday. Where are these mussels coming from? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I trust Wegmans. I trust Wegmans with my life, Shane.
That's the only thing that I've like asked Wegmans employees about, like, what should I know? What shouldn't I eat? And all of them just say, don't eat from the hot bar. So good for you. And you work there.
I worked there, but I never
You
worked
know the
on.
people working the bar.
Um, here's so I always this was back in the day, so it might not be this way anymore. I always felt safe because I never worked in the prepared foods. I always worked on the other side of the store, just like stocking shelves and stuff. But I never worked in making the food. They
Yeah.
always, at least in the early 2000s, they always hired people whose race looked like the food they were serving. And that made there was something comforting about that shade. The fact that I got a Japanese lady giving me my sushi, that I got a fat Italian guy giving me my pizza, a Chinese lady filling up the hot bar,
Mm.
things like that. And at the time, it was like they're racist in their hiring, they're stereotyping in their hiring, and I trust that, you
Yeah.
know. I don't want the wrong race giving me food. You know what I mean? I want the right race giving me my food.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It makes it authentic. Oh, can I just say real quick before we move on to something else? Um, I have never, ever, and I spend a lot of time in Wegmans. I have never seen anybody going up to the pizza thing and doing their make your own pizza.
Oh, wait, is that the one where you pick a slice and they Frankenstein it together to make a pizza?
No, they have like thing where it's like it's like a Subway, but for pizza. You
Wait,
go
which
there and
Wegmans is this?
like all the Wegmans I go to, they have like these like, hey, come and make a pizza.
And
Like
then
you're
they
not doing it; it's the people there that are making it for you.
Okay.
But they're like
All right.
making it in front of you. I've never seen a single soul choosing that option.
I've I've never even heard of that, to be honest. I know you can order a pizza there, but they cook it just like they're a pizza place. You're
Yeah,
telling me they'll do it in front of you? Like a
yeah.
Subway? Oh.
Never seen anybody do it.
The most bizarre thing, this is like a ghost. I'm like Sam Darnold seeing ghosts back in the day when he sucked.
Yeah.
Shane was one day, just one day randomly. I was at the East Ave Wegmans, and I go there, and I never seen this before. It was kind of like a Chipotle style bar, but they were putting together protein bowls. So you get like
Mm.
quinoa or rice and beans and a meat, a protein, and then, some kind of crazy Indian sauce or some shit. Almost like halal, but not, right? And and then I just never saw one of those again. It was like a pop-up restaurant. They had it for like 2 weeks, and then I never saw it again.
Well, they have their pop-up Valentine's installation now, where
Oh my
they
God.
got two 17-year-olds dipping strawberries for you if you want, and they'll only upcharge you 600%.
Why do they put the people that look the worst in that position? This is the first thing that I see when I walk into the Wegmans. And you're like, these are like people that couldn't even do helping hands. And there you got them dipping the strawberries. Like, I don't want these fuckers touching the food.
I would, that would be a record time from hired to fired if I was doing the chocolate dip in there. I would lick my fingers so quickly. Every time I've ever made my wife chocolate covered strawberries, I have licked my fingers 10,000 times while I'm doing it. It's
I
the grossest operation in my household.
I always think about that when because I do all the cooking when I'm just so nasty when I'm cooking. Like I'm making food for the people I love the most, and I'm like, jostling like in my pants, like my underwear. I'm like, if I saw my dad do this, I'd fucking kill myself.
Every once in a while, I'm like cooking breakfast for like my kids, but I think get another laugh. It could be a short order cook, and then I'm just reminding myself, like, no, you just would like eat the pancakes that you're making.
Chuck them into your mouth like
You
a
would just
cartoon
be taking
character.
little nibbles of other people's food all the time, you big fat shit.
I remember this was like maybe a year before my grandma died. She was cutting a birthday cake and she was doing exactly what you were doing with the strawberries, but in front of it's like she was putting her big mitt in the cake to steady the knife because she had shake hand.
Yeah.
And but then she's like licking her fingers, like this is fucking my birthday's ruined.
But I'm such a little licker that even if I was working like the flower shop at Wegmans, I'd be like snipping little roses and still taking a little hit, you know?
You are a little liquor.
I'm a little licker.
Shane, what's going on in Rochester? What's going on out there?
Well, we're talking food. We might as well just keep the old food chat starting. Guess what, Mark? Don't worry, Henrietta. I know you were, oh shit. We need a place to eat. We're getting so hungry in Henrietta.
Yeah.
Oh, your prayers have been answered. You're getting another fried chicken place, you fat pieces of shit. Jesus Christ. It looks like Raising Cane's is coming to Henrietta. I don't think it's a fish yet, but it looks like there's plans for Raising Cane's to make its first upstate New York location in Henrietta. It's looking like it's going to be right between Shake Shack and Panera Bread, which, of course, if you've never heard of Raising Cane's, it is a chicken finger place. What else do they got? Nothing. It's chicken fingers and sides. I think their
Hen
menu is literally like six things. People worship this chicken finger. It's got like another Chick-fil-A type following because they also have some creamy sauce that they call cane sauce. And it's just, I looked it up. It's like $14 for a
Mm.
four-piece chicken tender meal. You get the sauce, you get Texas toast and coleslaw and a soda pop. $13, I think. Here's what I'll say, Mark. Exciting that we're pulling some New York City type shit, right? Raising Cane's, I think they have 13 other locations in New York, and they're all, you know, in under what I like to call the thick yellow line,
Yeah.
which is just that stank of piss. And I don't know if that makes the food taste better there, but it's that salty brine, that New York City is always constantly cooking. Even in the winter when it's frozen solid, you're still getting piss smell. It's just an awful, terrible place, and I don't know why people live there. But why do we need a chicken tender spot? Why do we need another fried chicken spot? Especially a fast food one. Guys, how many times do we have to have this goddamn conversation? We know how to do shit in this town. Fried chicken is one of the things that we do very good here. We have a million different sauces, and that's because we're good at making fried chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, Tully's is here. You don't need to go anywhere else. Tully's is an insane chicken tender. I don't know what they
Yeah.
make it out of. It's battered, not breaded. I don't even know what that means, but it's delicious. I still remember it. I'm a vegetarian. I still think about Tully's chicken tenders. Here's what I know about their sauce, their honey mustard sauce that everyone's obsessed with. You will know why you like it. Better cover your ears, Western New Yorkers. That's mixed with ranch. Yeah. Oh, I love that Tully's honey mustard. That's mostly ranch.
Hate
Oh,
it.
you blaspheming sacks of shit. You're just dipping mustard ranch. How's that feel? Also, we got Chick Magnet. We got Tony's Birdland. Even a crispy, crunchy chicken, which is 1K away from being KKK. They they make a
Mm.
fantastic chicken tender. You don't need to go to these fast food places for your chicken tenders, guys.
And
My
then there's
God.
I think there's one called Dave's Hot Chicken.
Yeah.
It's pretty. There's a bunch of good ones. Yeah, guy, dude, Henrietta needs to like. I don't even understand how a human being looks at Henrietta and goes, "Yep, this is it. This is where I'm gonna park my keister, build a house." and create a family. This is how. What other place can I get a Chick-fil-A next to a Panera, next to a KFC slash Taco Bell, next to a mall that's turned into an urgent care, next to another Panera? Where else can I fucking do it? And did you just go, yep, this is where my kids are gonna go so they could I can't wait for my kids to be able to bike their way to Mecca, McDonald's, and then back home.
Henrietta is a snake eating the tail, whereas people go to work at a fast food restaurant so they can make money to go buy food at another fast food restaurant. And it's just this Henrietta cycle of
It's
heart
crazy.
disease. The average age in Henrietta has to be 25. Like, you know how there are those
Yeah.
blue zones? They're like, look, these people, the Mediterranean, they're eating fish and, fresh fruit. Henrietta is the magenta zone where your heart explodes.
Yeah. Show me. Here's my thing, Henrietta.
Yeah.
Show me the fucking neighborhood. Show me a neighborhood. It's like in North Korea when they just build an empty city. Show me where the humans are. I fucking dare you to show me a neighborhood. It doesn't you guys are I feel like you're living inside of Barnes Firm billboards. You're just living inside of them.
What happened in a Henrietta? What small restaurant owner fucked up so badly that they're like, we're literally never gonna let any local business here ever again? Was there a huge like Epstein Island-esque cover up going on with some guy that just owned a diner in Henrietta that they're like literally like never again? Only national chains, only. Bulldoze everything and put a Panera, Shake Shack, fucking Raising Canes. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, Henrietta.
Like just even the fact that and I know this is everywhere, so it's fine. But there's something like musicians, we'll say like are a nice cultural cornerstone to any community, right? But the only place that musicians have to go in town is they have to trek their way out to the corner of Henrietta where they have to drive by a fucking CC's and go to Guitar Center
Yeah,
to get like the fact that that's where our musicians have to go. They have to like I don't want my musicians in Henrietta. I want them downtown.
yeah.
Uh,
Can
yeah.
we can we just please open up a new fast food Mexican place? Like, does it have to be a fried chicken place? Like Taco Bell is all we have. They've cornered this market and they're getting complacent. I can't
Yeah.
find a good Taco Bell, Mark. I can't
I
find a
agree.
good one.
I have to agree, and it breaks my heart to say that because I was so excited that the Chai Taco Bell was brought here, like that we finally got one in Chai. But I have to agree, Shane. I have to agree.
Mighty Taco. I don't think that they're considered fast food, or
You
are
don't
they?
think
I don't
so?
know. We had it such a small blip where we
Yeah,
had the Mighty Taco come out. Come back. Save us. We're in fast food Mexican hell here.
yeah. That's why
I've
people
heard
voted
Del
Trump.
Taco. That's a West Coast one. Bring that here.
It's tough. I am so what's the word? I just care so much about Taco Bell. But is it all of them are slipping? I think what's also slipping with them is like if they slipped, it was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine because I was buying 10 tacos for $6. And then whatever. So if a couple are shitty, what do I care? This is so cheap. But now Taco Bell's legit like $15 for a meal.
It's really flipped. Like it's almost like I missed like news about Taco Bell where I know they're a national chain, but it's almost like one of the companies been like done private equity, and it's just they all of a sudden like a switch was flipped, which is like everything is shittier now,
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
there's nobody working here anymore, and it's shit. But we're all gonna be open forever. I don't know if they've been like BlackRocked in the past couple
Mm.
like years, but literally I can't find a good one. Quality shit. The workers are just. I don't care that they're depressed. I knew that they were going to be depressed, but God, they are really depressed now. And it's like, I'm here because I'm depressed. Somebody's got to be have some optimism somewhere.
Oh, what was I watching? I was watching. I don't know why this made me so sad. Um, oh God, what's the comedian? Jim Gaffigan.
Yeah.
Jim Gaffigan on a podcast was talking about how he'll go from fast food restaurant to fast food restaurant and he'll look inside and if he sees it's a teenager cooking his food, he'll leave until he can find an old lady that's cooking the food at the fast food restaurant. And it's like that's the saddest thing I've ever fucking heard, man. I feel sad for that old lady. I feel sad for you.
I don't want to give Jim Gaffigan stolen valor. That was Eric Wareheim from Tim and Eric that said that. Not
So Jim Gaffigan stole it from
Did Jim
Tim and Eric.
Gaffigan steal this bit?
I heard Jim Gaffigan say it today.
Oh
I'm
shit.
I'm not
I
like
can
I
send you the clip of Eric Wareheim saying that same exact thing.
really. Oh, Jim
Damn.
Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan stealing food bits. That's
Wait.
crazy.
Oh, wait. I could be I might not be the best storyteller here because I see now I'm nervous because I was watching Tim and Eric interview each other today.
Hmm.
But then I was also watching Mike Birbiglia and Jim Gaffigan interview each other today, and for some reason I think Jim Gaffigan said it. So am I fucking it up? Am I now besmirching Jim Gaffigan's name? His good
It could
name?
be. I mean, yeah. I mean, Jim Gaffigan has been doing I eat like shit for 40 years. I'm sure he's running out of different angles.
No, it was all right. It was I don't know how to say his last name. It was Eric from Tim and Eric.
Okay.
Now that I
Good.
think about it, because um he's he's 50 now, and he was talking about how all he eats is Taco Bell, and it's like I'm so sad. It's like
Yeah,
you look it, bud. You look it.
he talks about how it ruins his like mental health, but he
Fucking
still
worth
does
it.
it because it's
Yeah.
like, and I get that because there is that moment where you're eating and we're like, I love my life, and that is so quick. It's like masturbating.
It's a skill too to eat it in the car. Like cuz you have especially if you got a hard shell thing, you can't like you can't eat it at home. You
No.
just can't. So like but I'll be driving and still being like I got to eat this fucking taco.
Hmm.
God, I might get some Taco Bell tomorrow. All this T Bell
Don't.
talk.
If any, yeah, if anybody knows of a good Taco Bell in town, we're on the hunt. I'll drive. I will drive to another town.
Brockport.
East side is there is not a good one.
Brockport always had a good one right near the college, right near the Wegmans. But that was also years ago, Shane. So it could be bad now.
I feel like I haven't had really good Taco Bell since it was on my food plan at Alfred State. What a
Dude,
time. What a time to be alive.
so I know I told you. So I'm not going to go too deep into this because we talked about it when we went out this weekend, and so like one of my goats died.
Yeah. RIP.
Yeah, R.I.P. to Olive. Here's the thing. I feel bad because I don't I'm not an animal person, right? You know that about me. A bunch of people know that
Yeah.
about me. So like we've had a dog die, and I felt bad for like the kids and for Lily, but I really wasn't sad. I was like secretly like, man, our house is gonna get a lot less hairy now. This is kind of nice, right?
Sure.
But I love the goats. The goats are outside. The goats don't bother me. I get to see them and I get to go, hey, goats, and I get to pet them. And I'm like, you're a good goat, right? So it made me so sad to see like a dead goat body because one of my goats
Yeah.
died. It was like the saddest thing ever. I was like really bummed out about it. But then there's also the problem that like you can't get rid of a goat corpse, right? And like vets won't take it. So I was brainstorming ways to get rid of this goat body that's just sitting in my barn. And one of the ideas was I was going to drag it out into my dad's woods and just chuck it into the woods. And somebody when we were going out, Heather pointed out, she's like, well, if you do that, there might be trail cameras out there and you're going to look like, well, the cops are going to get called on you, right? I'm like, okay, that would be bad, right?
Yeah.
We finally found a solution. I think we're just going to light it on fire in my
I
backyard
can't believe that this wasn't your first thought.
because
When you brought this up, this has literally been your solution for most
to
things.
get rid of most stuff at my house.
Like we have the only time we had a billboard of us, you messaged me like, "Hey, I'm gonna light this on fire." Cool. You guys are constantly burning things. Yeah, I can't believe like Viking funeral wasn't the first thing that came to mind.
I just don't want. I could see us half-assing it, and then we just kind of have a sort of cooked goat in our backyard, and I
Yeah, no,
don't
you gotta
want
have a
that.
full-on funeral pyre.
It's gotta be like Darth Vader,
Are you
you
gonna
know?
wait until it thaws out?
I Yeah, but that'd be. I don't want like a rotting corpse. I think we might do it when it gets to like 30 something, like in the next couple days. We're just gonna burn that thing.
Can I
Burn that.
recommend what I did with I think it was a dead squirrel I found in
Hit
my
me.
yard. A little bit different size, but
Yeah.
similar. I built him a boat and I was gonna shoot like a flaming arrow at it, but instead I just kind of put a bunch of gasoline on it and then I just kind of lit it and threw it into the bay.
I'm down. I'm in. Yeah, I think Lily's just gonna do it. I don't want to touch it. It's grossing me out too much. Her and her dad are like gun ho. They're like, yeah, oh hell yeah, oh hell yeah, we get to burn our one of our pets.
Yeah, I feel you gotta be careful, especially on the west side. You start burning something like that, you're gonna get a bunch of neighbors coming over, a
Yeah,
couple of like cracking some beers
it's
and
good eating
thinking
right
it's
there.
like a smoking thing, you know?
All right, we're gonna go to the Patreon side of the episode, patreon.com/interlude podcast. Probably should have mentioned this before. Are we still doing Rock Cinema?
Still doing it so far, yeah. Come on out. Probably the last month of Rock Cinema Open Mic. Save Rock Cinema Open Mic. Hashtag. Come on out every Wednesday night, 8:30. When I say every Wednesday night, I mean probably just this month. So come on out. We had a good show in last month. I gave away some Fuck Ice t-shirts. If you didn't get one and you want one, message the blog what shirt size you want, and I'll try to make one up for you.
Rock Cinema. Go check it out on Wednesday night and patreon.com/interlude podcast. Get our podcast earlier, get extended versions and extra podcasts, all that good stuff. All right. Bye, poor people.